Finally, I made my first sale on Teespring, trying to get to that bag. I'm going to share with you how I was able to do it and how you can do it as well. So let's just jump into it. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. And if you're new here, my name is Jonathan Moore. I'm a photographer, filmmaker, and a creative entrepreneur. And I like to make videos like these for other creatives out there who are trying to build a life on their terms and get it how they live. So if that sounds like something that you're into, feel free to check out some of the other videos on my channel and even consider subscribing. So as you can tell from the intro, this video is going to be all about me making that very first sale on Teespring. I'm going to cover a few things, which is how I ended up making that very first sale, how much I made from that sale, how you can go about making your very first sale on Teespring if you're new to the platform, and also sharing some great resources, tips, and tricks that you can use when you're getting started. So keep in mind, I'm going to be trying to keep this video pretty short and sweet. I'm going to be going over some of the tactical things that you can use starting today if you're already on Teespring or you're thinking about getting started. I'll also leave some resources for you that you can look up in the future if you want to get more and more advanced. So I made my very first sale on Teespring. The amount that I made was $4. And now this is not too shabby. I'm pretty pleased with this. This sale came through Teespring's boosted network. So essentially this is Teespring's marketing platform. So from what I'm hearing or from the research that I've done is that Teespring has a marketing engine inside of it, right? And once you put your designs up, sometimes they market it, sometimes they don't. I've heard that you got to get a trusted or a verified score or something along those lines where after you make a couple of sales, all their marketing and everything just kicks in automatically. Now, this is my very first sale, so, I don't know, but it came through their boosted network, which means that they did the marketing for me. Profit on this product was about $5.50 to $6. I'm not 100% sure, but after their marketing fee that they take, I got $4. So if Teespring makes the sale for you, which means that you didn't make that direct sale yourself, like you didn't market and have somebody come and purchase that product directly from you, they do take a small commission. But after all, it's not that bad because really I didn't have to do anything. All I did was load up the designs. Now in this first month, I made 3 sales. All were at $4, all came through Teespring's boosted network. At the time of making these sales, I probably had about 50 designs on the platform. I was just loading up a few designs every single day. I wasn't doing any active marketing myself. I was just trying to get familiar with the platform, how it works, how to use it, etc., etc. Now, the interesting thing about the sales of the t-shirts that I made is that all 3 of the designs were all different, and none of them I would have purchased myself personally. So I think that that's an important lesson to take away from this, is that it's really not about you and what you want and what you like, even though if you do have great style and great taste, that probably does help. But it's not about you, it's about the market, and it's about what the market wants. So the next step was how I got started. Now I started out, first of all, with the idea of doing Teespring, trying to diversify my income. And what I did was I started off with a little bit of market research. Now, from what I learned online and watching other YouTube videos and reading other blog posts, they always say that it's better to go with a niche. So this way you can focus on a particular audience. Looking into different niches basically consisted of product research. I was doing keyword research, looking on platforms like Etsy for things that were trending. If I found a niche or a topic, I would basically type it into Etsy, see what was popping up, checking out the designs. They usually say that those designs that pop up to the top are the ones that are selling the most. You can also do a little bit more digging if you want to, but that's essentially how I got started. Once I figured out a niche that I thought would work for me, that's basically when I started just making designs, loading them up every single day, not doing a whole lot, just, about 5 or 6 designs each day and seeing what would happen. And from there, I made those 3 sales. Now, like I said, I had about 50 designs at the time. There were 2 different niches, and all the sales that I made came from one particular niche. So before you get started, take a little bit of time, to do some product research, do some keyword research, and see what's out there, see what's trending, and see what you can maybe duplicate and replicate, which is going to be the next thing I'm going to talk about. So when it comes to creating your designs, I'm not a great designer, and I know a lot of people who probably want to sell t-shirts. They're probably not a great designer or a great graphic artist. So what I did was, like I said, I did product research. I looked at websites like Etsy, Amazon, Redbubble, and essentially I was just searching different designs in my niche. So once I found some designs that I felt, I could replicate, not completely copy, you want to take your own spin, put your own little twist and flair of originality on there. That's when it was time to start finding out some different tools that I could use to start creating my designs. Now, I myself am familiar with platforms like Photoshop and Illustrator. So for some of these, I used Photoshop. I don't really use Illustrator a lot, but I am pretty good with Photoshop, so I use that. But then for some of these designs, it's hard to start from a blank canvas. So great resources would be websites like Canva.com, or you can use a website like Placeit.com. What's good about these websites is that you can go into different designs. They'll give you different design options. And from there, they kind of give you a template. So you don't have to completely start from scratch, because if you're not really a great graphic designer, you're not sketching stuff out and then uploading it and doing all of that jazz. Sometimes you just need a template to get you started. Sometimes you need something that shows the different types of fonts that you can use and things that work well that you might have not thought of yourself. Now, when I was just getting started, like I said, I was doing a lot of research, not only product and keyword research, but I was also doing educational research. I was looking at YouTube videos and all those other things, but I did find a really great source, and it's this guy. His name is Gottfried. I'll leave his link in the description below. But essentially, I just followed his steps, step by step. He puts out a lot of great information, a lot of great resources. So if you want to find out more about these different, product research, tools or keyword research tools, he has a lot of videos on his channel where he goes into depth on those particular tools and how you can use them and start to implement them. So like I said, I'll leave his link in the description below. If you want to learn more, I highly suggest checking out his videos. He has a series of videos where he goes into depth on Teespring, Redbubble, Amazon merch, all these different platforms that you can use. Now for myself, I was just getting started. I didn't know how much time or effort I wanted to put into the platform. And so I just started with Teespring, but now I'm going to start to branch off and go into other platforms like Redbubble or Amazon merch. So I just wanted to share this video with you today, because if you're thinking about starting up a t-shirt line, or you want to sell t-shirts online, or you're just looking for different ways to diversify your income, this can be a great option, because when it comes to these different type of platforms, the good thing is that none of them are exclusive. So you can use the same design on different platforms, whether it's Teespring, Etsy, Redbubble, Amazon merch. You can use the same design on any of these platforms. Also, it's digital. You don't have to carry any stock. All you have to do is load up the designs, and then they'll take care of everything else. They'll take care of the shipping, they'll take care of the customer service, and you can just focus on being a creator and collecting them dollars. So that's it for me today, guys. Hopefully this video was useful and helpful. If so, give me a like, drop me a comment, let me know. Are you guys thinking about starting up your own t-shirt line? Is it something that you want to do to, create your own brand, your own line? Or is it just something that you're doing to create a little bit of passive income and diversify your revenue streams that are coming into your business right now? So for all my people out there who are trying to build a life on their terms and get it how they live, this is your man, Jonathan Moore, and I'm signing out. Peace.